At the point when I came, I was right here. Goodness God, I was in my mid-20s. Right. Whenever I first truly came over, I had an entire pack of strange, neurotic doubts since there was a ton of stuff I was unable to comprehend. Quite possibly of the most incredibly upsetting issue in our present reality is illegal exploitation, and especially the dealing of youngsters. Young ladies who truly needed it. They could see the opportunities for themselves. If by some stroke of good luck you take that young lady, you put her in school. The Hollywood world class have been standing out as truly newsworthy of late because of different contentions, including their individuals. At the present time, apparently Mel Gibson might have recently uncovered one of the greatest mysteries, including perhaps of their most significant part, Oprah Winfrey, who is one of the world's most famous figures. Mel has been doing great recently with every one of his uncovered. What's more, it seems as though Oprah is becoming involved with his firestorm. Then I really do accept is truly occurring. Is that, most importantly, it's setting off a great deal of unreleased torment. In his film Sound of Opportunity, Mel Gibson appears to have revealed insight into a few stunning bits of insight about Oprah's supposed contribution in problematic schools in Africa. This disclosure has started a lot of conversation, and individuals are anxious to get familiar with what precisely has been uncovered. I think it is pushing ahead. I believe that light has certainly been sparkled into the dull locales, and it's difficult. However, it's something vital for change. The film Sound of Opportunity, coordinated by Alejandro Gomez, Monteverde, jumps into the upsetting universe of unlawful illegal exploitation and how it very well might be associated with the Hollywood world class. The film exhibits a few surprising strategies used to catch honest casualties and control them. I have a grin. I must take no notice. I must imagine he didn't say that. I must imagine he didn't contact me. Shockingly, regardless of including an unmistakable star like Mel Gibson and handling such an imperative issue, the film has not gotten the consideration it merits. It has been stayed under the radar and has not even been broadly displayed in films. This brings up a few issues regarding the reason why such a huge creation stays unnoticed. You would anticipate a film of this type, with Mel Gibson effectively elevating it to be broadly plugged. Yet, for reasons unknown, it appears to be that powers have been attempting to hold it back from acquiring the consideration it merits. Mel Gibson as the lead job rejuvenates the genuine story of Tim Ballard, an ex-government specialist who set out on a trying mission to save youngsters from the grasp of unlawful illegal exploitation. The objective of the film is clear: bring issues to light and light activity among individuals to battle this egregious wrongdoing against blameless youngsters. I'm looking at safeguarding many children. She could be a block not too far off, or she could be in Moscow, Bangkok, LA. With such a convincing and imperative message, you could expect a film like this to find its direction onto significant streaming stages like Netflix, Amazon, or Hulu. Be that as it may, shockingly, they all will not give it the openness it merits. It's a bewildering secret in light of the fact that these stages are dependably keeping watch for noteworthy movies that can affect the world. The inquiry waits: might this strong message at any point have struck a nerve, driving some to endeavor to cover it up? The degree of this gathering's inclusion and the way in which profound their associations go leaves us doubting the actual texture of our general public. Discussing Oprah Winfrey, a lady prestigious for her wonderful achievement, there are claims that she might have a covered-up, more obscure side. While her name isn't straightforwardly referenced in Sound of Opportunity, her nearby relationship with Harvey Weinstein, a figure depicted in the film, causes a stir. Some even affirm that Oprah might have urged entertainers to work with Weinstein, possibly ensnaring her in the detailed unfortunate behavior. Discussions keep on whirling around Oprah, similar to her choice to highlight John of God, a known criminal on her show. In spite of his dull deeds, she accidentally added to his reputation, prompting more casualties succumbing to his plans. In spite of the fact that Oprah communicated compassion toward those impacted, the harm was finished, and inquiries concerning her contribution wait. Many have even hypothesized of a potential kid dealing with association among Oprah and her school South Africa. What's more, let me let you know the present moment. There's a ton of obscure stuff happening at that school. In 2011, Oprah Winfrey School for young ladies in South Africa was shaken by an embarrassment when the police researched the body of an infant tracked down in one of the understudies' packs. The episode occurred last Wednesday when a 17-year-old young lady carried the sack to an emergency clinic looking for treatment for inordinate dying. It was accepted that the young lady conceived an offspring at her school. The Oprah Winfrey Authority Institute for Young Ladies arranged external Johannesburg. At that point, the police had not recorded any charges against the young lady, and the case was forthcoming conversation with the chief for public indictments. After the examination finished up, nearby papers revealed that the young lady was all the while recuperating in the clinic. As per Police Chief Shadow Mashaba on the Oprah Winfrey Authority Foundation for Young Ladies had confronted challenges previously. Soon after its opening in 2007, the school was entangled in an embarrassment when a school lady, Virginia Little Makopo, was accused of physically attacking a few young ladies. Oprah Winfrey by and by apologized to the understudies and their folks, accentuating her obligation to guaranteeing their security and prosperity. Hence, the school's head fancy woman, Lerato Nomvula Zamani, was terminated by Winfrey. Makopo was vindicated of the charges in October 2011. An improvement that left Winfrey profoundly disheartened, as per reports from the Africans on Sunday paper. 7 understudies were even as of late suspended for physically irritating their kindred classmates. One specific case featured the upsetting control of a 15-year-old understudy who went after others and, surprisingly, urged her casualties to mislead examiners. This sort of lead hurts the quick casualties, yet additionally subverts the trust and security of the whole school local area. Furthermore, claims of different young ladies scaring their friends into taking part in improper ways of behaving are profoundly unsettling. A school with a $46 million speculation like the Oprah Winfrey Initiative Institute ought to be a safe house of learning, development, and backing, instead of a spot defaced by provocation and harassing. As the reports have demonstrated, the letter shipped off one of the suspended young lady's guardians plainly illustrated the weightiness of the circumstance. It definite the charges, including actual contact of a sexual sort, badgering, harassing, and deceptive nature. During the examination, additional upsetting cases claimed that the young ladies inside its walls were being prepped for an existence of double dealing. A profoundly disturbing thought, without a doubt. In spite of opening examinations to suppress the bits of hearsay and shut down the outlandish hypotheses, the persistent tattle just developed further, fanning out like quickly all through the local area. And individuals are probably not going to forget at any point in the near future. Furthermore, however, Oprah appears to have swam out a large portion of her debate up to this point. One can't resist the urge to consider what this proceeded with examination could mean for her inheritance and the organization she has endeavored to lay out.